morning students. Today we'll start with standard 1 subject EVS. You all have to take your textbooks out and we'll start with today with the lesson number 2.3, that is cover up, page number 22. Everyone, you have to take your textbooks out and you have to pay attention in the book when I start reading. Okay, page number 22, lesson number 2.3, cover up. I start reading now. We all wear clothes. See, every one of us, we all wear clothes. Why do we wear clothes? We wear clothes to protect us from the heat, the cold and also the rain. Clothes also makes us look smart. See, whenever we go out for a party, we wear new dresses in which we look smart, we look very good, correct? So clothes not only protects us from the cold, the heat and the rain, but it also makes us look smart. The way people dress depends upon their environment. The environment present around us, that makes us change the dresses every time. Different types of clothes are worn in different seasons. Clothes are made of cotton, wool, silk and other materials. What is being said here, that clothes are made of cotton, of wool and also of silk. We wear different types of clothes in different season. Like in summer season we wear cotton clothes, in winter we wear woolen clothes, and in the rainy season whenever we go out we usually use a raincoat, correct? Now first one we'll see the cotton. From where do we get cotton? We get cotton from the cotton plant. See, the picture is just given next to it. This is a cotton plant. This is how cotton is grown on a plant. We get the cotton from here. Now cotton is made into thread. How is cotton? This is cotton and this is afterwards made in this thread, cotton thread, which is used to stitch our clothes. The thread is woven into cloth. Cloth is used to make different types of clothes. Cotton clothes are worn mostly in summer. See, we can see here the weaver, he is stitching the clothes. First of all what? First of all we get wool, then it is converted into the thread, and after that the weaver, he takes the cloth and also the thread and together he starts stitching them. He stitches shirts, he stitches kameez as well as salwar, blouse and many more things. Okay, these are only some pictures which they stitch, but there are also many more cloths stitched. Next we will see the wool. Oh, it is so cold. Woolen clothes will keep you warm. What did this wool says that? Oh, it's so cold. So the woolen clothes say that we will keep you warm. We get wool from the sheep. See now here again. See here, this is a sheep and the wool that we get, this wool we get from the sheep. And what is made from it? Sweaters are made from it, woolen caps are made from it, and we use it to wear when it is winter. These clothes help us to keep warm in winter. Now we'll see the next page. Now we'll see about the silk. The silk has a smooth and soft texture. We get silk from the silkworm. Silkworms live on the mulberry tree. See, we have a picture given here of the silkworm. It is a silkworm. It makes silk from which we get soft cloth. This is very good for our body. See, from silk we get silk sarees, we get silk thread which is used for making coats and many other clothes. Only some picture is given here, that is the saree and the coat, and this is the silk thread that we get from the silkworm. Correct? Now We have clothes, bed sheets, curtains, towels, bags and many more things from cloth. The names which we have read now: clothes, bed sheets, curtains, towels, bags and many more things like this. We all get it from the cloth. See, the picture is also given to you. This is your bed sheet which is covered on your bed. This is a bag which we usually carry when we go out for shopping. A towel when we use for a bath, and curtains which are there on our windows. Correct? This all is also made from different materials of cloth. Now, sometimes the cloth which people wear tell us about the work they do. See, whenever we look out any other people who are around us or in our surroundings, what can we say that whenever a man wears a dress of a policeman, what do we say that? He is a policeman. And when he comes in a postman's dress, what do we say? He is a postman. So what is being said here that by looking at the clothes of any person, you can tell that what the person does or what is his job. People working in banks and offices often wear light colored clothes. Whenever you have seen that when you go to a bank or when your dad goes to office, what does he wear? Does he wear very bright colors? No, he wears very light colors and formal clothes he wears. Motor machines use dark colored clothes. The people who use in the motor machines or in the garage, what do? They wear dark colored clothes so that the stain that is present on their clothes cannot be seen easily while working, so that it does not show on their clothes. People working in the police, army, navy and hospitals wear different uniforms. See, you have seen everyone. You have seen even a policeman, even an army, a navy man and even the people who work in hospitals. You might have not seen them in front of you, but you might have seen on the television screen. And you also have seen that they all wear different uniforms. Children, when you all go to school, you also have a particular uniform to be worn. Now we'll go to the next page, page number 24. See here the different uniforms. Some pictures are given to you, you can see them. The one is a sailor man, he has a different uniform. The soldier, he also has a different uniform. The policeman, his uniform is also different. And also the surgeon, he also has a different uniform. Just by looking at the uniforms, we can tell easily what these people do. Correct? Now, people working in the field use short clothes. See, the picture of a farmer and his wife is given here. Okay? The farmer and his wife, they wear short clothes. Why do they do so? Because see, below you can see all the mud and the water. So when they wear short clothes above their knee, their dresses do not get dirty and they can also work very easily. This is the clothes what a farmer uses when he works in the farmer. People working in the fields, they use short clothes. These clothes reach up only to their knees, and long clothes will get wet in the rice field. Like as I have told you, that if they wear long clothes, what will happen due to the mud and the water present there? All the clothes will get dirty and all full of mud. So they wear clothes till their knee. Washing time. Take care of your clothes. You should always take care of your clothes whenever you are present at home or whenever you go out. You should every time take care of your clothes. To keep the clothes clean, soak them in a soapy water for some time, then wash them with clean water. See, you have seen many a times, what does your mama do at home? Does she go immediately to wash the clothes? No. She first soaks them in the soapy water for some time, and after that she starts washing the clothes. Do not wash them roughly. We should not wash our clothes every time very roughly. Dry white clothes in sun and colored clothes in the shade. What shall we do? You should dry the white clothes in the sun. Sun. You should dry the white clothes in the sun and the colored clothes in the shade, because the colored clothes when they are dried in the sun, they can faint or they can lose their color. Mend and stitch their clothes if they are torn. If your dress or if any of your other clothes is torn, you should mend it or stitch it on time. You should always avoid wiping sweat from your face with your sleeves. It makes them dirty. See, many of us, what do they do? When you have sweat, what do? They do it this way or like this. You should not do that. You should always use a clean handkerchief or a clean napkin to wipe your sweat or wipe your face. Now, see, there is one more paragraph below. Do you know? Animals and birds remain warm in winter even without wearing clothes. The animals see outside, they do not wear clothes. So, how do they feel warm in winter? Animals, they have thick skin. See, our skin is very thin. Animals do not have the same skin. They have very thick. Thick means very thick. And some also have fur to keep them warm. Birds remain warm because of the feathers on their body. See, some animals, how do they keep themselves warm? They have a thick skin present on them, while some animals have fur. Fur means very large quantity of hair on their body, and birds, they have feathers. So this keeps them warm in the winter season. I hope you have understood the lesson. We have finished with this lesson. The question answers that are given to you on page number 25, page number 26. This all will be given to you in the end of this video. You have to complete this book along with your notebook.